In the last section, I mentioned that knowing where text is on a page can be quite useful for other tasks. Here I want to show you an example of that. Suppose we have a picture of a page and in addition to text it has some illustrations on it, like the home protection exercises page we were just looking at. We can actually automatically identify these and extract them into separate files for further image processing. Let me show you how that works. This is the page as it was scanned. I'm just showing you the whole page right here. You can see it's got a kind of a sepia tone coloration on the page. The first thing we want to do is we want to get rid of that color information and convert the page to grayscale. We do that with the color convert command. So our page now looks like this. The next step is first of all to turn this from grayscale into black and white. That's called binarizing. And then we want to find all of the words on the page and remove those words automatically. So here's our binarized image, which looks like this. It's now black and white. And each one of these steps, removing the color, removing the grayscale, makes the image or the page image much smaller in terms of file size. Now, as we looked at in the previous section, we can use text recognize to put bounding boxes around all of the words. In the last section, I actually put them around all the lines. Now I'm putting them around individual words. And notice when we do this that it doesn't think that the top of the guy's head is text, and it doesn't think that this illustration down here is text. If we fill in all of those word regions with solid white color, we're effectively blocking them out of the image. And it looks like this once we've done that. We have one word left, lightweight, but now what's left on the page are images. Now the next thing that we want to do is we want to use what are called morphological components. So some of the image processing things that we've looked at so far have affected the image at the level of pixels, but it's possible to analyze an image at the level of shapes or blobs of pixels that are similar in color or texture or something else like that. And this is called the morphology of the image in image processing. So we're looking at features that are larger than individual pictures. So what we're going to do here is we're going to, let me just do this and then show you what it looks like once I've done it. Take a second to perform the operation, so I'm just going to evaluate these figures like this, and then I'll go back and look at the code for a second and tell you what it's doing. So now what this does is it finds things in the image that are small and it gets rid of those, and the ones that are left it puts boxes around. So once we have created those boxes and returned them, we can trim the image to show the stuff just inside the box, and I've put a frame around it to distinguish it from our notebook here. So here's the first set of illustrations on that page, and here's the second set of illustrations on the page.